Alright, so let's get those guys all forted up in the capital. And let's see here, what do we have in terms of citizens? They are working there, they're not producing any sort of production. Not yet, at any rate. Two turns left on the plantation. Got our second archer out and ready to go. Very good. How does that help our army? Very little. So we gained like 4,000 dudes. But it's still pretty early, so that's not terrible. Let's meet Montezuma. What's Quebec City think of me? They like me a little bit. So Montezuma's all the way down here, fortunately. Get these archers over here. I definitely want to have something to bend off Attila's inevitable, the inevitable onslaught of horse archers that is going to come at some point. Let's go ahead and build an archer, followed by a library and a shrine. We'll go with monarchy now. Reduce some unhappiness. We'll make it possible to sell some stuff, and we'll start selling things over to people. So, he has an embassy in my capital. He has an embassy in my capital. Napoleon somehow covets lands I currently own. Will you be deceitful and make a declaration of friendship? Nope. Okay. And you are broke at the moment. So I cannot give you my coca, unless it's just a straight-up trade. Montezuma is also broke. Attila, also broke. What a bunch of useless buffoons. Bunch of useless warmongers, really, but, yeah. We've got our horsies. So if the AI just had enough money, we could trade with them, and we could be quite profitable. Unfortunately, that's not in the cards just yet. This area looks promising. I think I'm probably going to have to end up settling in this kind of desert wasteland. This would be an amazing area if I could get Petra. I have no idea how I'm going to get it, though. Like, I'm already deep into the wrong tree for that. Great progress, notifications. Just a sec, guys. Oh, this one, my favorite. Location log, victory progress. It's one thing I don't like about the mods here is it made it a lot more difficult to get to the correct screen that I want to get to. There we go, F5. So, Liberty here, if we got all of Liberty, we would get a great person of our choice. So I could go ahead and I could just choose a great engineer. But for this one, I got the aqueducts. I can purchase a great engineer with faith, which is incredibly useful for late wonders. Oh well, we'll work something out. There's definitely a lot of sea resources here. Sure, we'll do that for now, Attila, since nobody has any money whatsoever, and we'll be happier for it. Which means we can grow faster for it. And that is unfortunately what we're going to have to do. So our soldiers are still at the bottom. Napoleon is now at the top. That's interesting. Alright, we've got philosophy, so that means we can build our national college. I think it's time to make a beeline for construction and see about getting some of those composite bowmen. And I think actually after that, this time I'm going to be super cautious, and I'm going to push for machinery and crossbows before I go for education the way I did in my last playthrough. And that it kind of fell apart right after I got education. Attila was coming at me with swordsmen. So, fortunate enough to have Attila as my neighbor both times. That's always fun. And city placement. I think we should explore around here. We'll take out our archer, guard our settler, and I'm going to scout around for prime city location here. This spot, it seems relatively good. I'll have to see how close I am to those clams, those pearls. I want to get the best site possible, so... This is what I'm thinking right here, this hill right by the sea. Not that we need a sea, any sort of sea cities on a map like this, but it may be the best.
Wisdom and virtue,
Alright, so... We've got an oasis, we've got cows, we'd have access to some more coca, we'd probably have access to those sheep as well, we'd have access to at least two things of fish. We landed right here. Actually, if we land right here where it's recommending, would that still get us the pearls? 1, 2, 3, it would definitely not. We landed right here, it would be far off for the fishies. We'd be very close to the coca. We'd have some good land to farm on. I land right here. It would be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. We'd still have access to the fishies. We want to go on the hill. Especially since we're going to need to go on the hill ultimately. Alright, we've got excess luxury resources. I'm going to see if I can get someone to go to war with somebody else.
Bonjour. Tu disais?
What do you want?
Nous refusons. Bien sûr.
Okay, that's not going to work. Let's try making the Huns go to war with him. Nope, they're not up for it. Alright, we simply don't have enough gold per turn to make them interested, or they don't want to go to war with one another. They want to stomp on me. Either one's possible. My army's fairly small at the moment, so I could be the biggest target. We shall see. We're going to see about... see if we can maybe buy something, because we've got a lot of gold right now. We don't have quite enough for the granary yet. We do have enough for a shrine, so let's pick up a shrine. I said let's pick up a shrine. There we go. Let's continue on with the granary. Let's fort up our archers and continue exploring. Napoleon has been surpassed in terms of his army by somebody else. And Napoleon has declared war on Attila. Excellent. And we can found a religion. Good news. And I guess Islam's the most appropriate since we're Mecca, since we're Arabia. So let's see what we can get for this. +2 faith for each foreign city that follows this religion. Tithe is always a solid one. So I think we'll go with that for now. Feed the world's always very solid. Pagonias actually I think are a bit better. Yeah. Sure, let's found the religion. We're going to have plenty of faith coming in thanks to stone circles there. Should actually see if I have the opportunity for a 4th city, see if I can maybe get some more quarries. Looks like we're doing pretty good there. Looks like we're okay. Be nice if we could grab that city. The enemy is near. Okay, so some spearmen barbarians are popping up. And we found Genghis! He's always your buddy, until he's not. Excellent. Alright, let's see what we can do next here. Pagonia requires 200 faith. Let's build at least one archer. We'll have construction in 3 turns' time. We'll leave our caravan in the city. We'll bring our... Actually, we'll move this guy out a little further. Bring this archer back a bit. Gonna leave that guy there for now, just because... Don't want the caravan to be destroyed as soon as I get it. And then we'll send it off to Damascus. We'll try to grow that city up as large as we can. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Let's automate that explorer. Let's go ahead and let's send this caravan to Medina now, actually. We'll build a mine. We'll send more of our army back. We are building more dudes. Excellent, Montezuma. I will take that. Will you give me a bit more? How about 8? Will you give me 8? Fine. That's typically as much as we can get for it. We definitely want to sell off all of our luxuries. Especially coca, because we've got so much of it. And I think Damascus can actually fire on these guys. Yep. And then our archers can bombard them. They're almost dead. And we shoot them from here. Yes, we can. And we should be able to almost wipe them out from there. Excellent. And then the caravan. Let's go ahead and send the caravan to Damascus. That looks like a relatively safe route with the current levels of barbarians. I still think, yeah, these guys would stop working if they're not safe. So 1 turn till construction's up.
Three things are to be looked to.
Establish an additional trade route if we get engineering. Let's try for mathematics here, people. And we also want the camel archer. That's going to be our unique unit. We also want the bazaar, though. Okay, well, mathematics leads into currency, which we'll want to push towards. So we'll need that for chivalry. Okay, that guy is taken out. Alright, so let's actually hit those axemen. We'll hit those horsemen. We'll attack with the warriors. That one's been taken out. We'll build some composite bowmen next. And we'll nearly wipe out. We completely wiped out those guys. Excellent. We'll send our workers over in about a turn or two to go ahead and fix all these things that were destroyed. We'll slowly move these guys. Actually, since they don't seem to be having much of a problem. Alright, so we'll move these guys over, actually. Crap. Alright, fire on them if we can. We can't, unfortunately. However, we can... So that's not quite there. We're a little unhappy by the looks of it. So we're not as efficient. Those horsemen need to cross a river, so that's helpful.
Te saluto. Augustus sum imperator et pontifex maximus Romae. Si tu est Romae amicus, es gratus.
And Caesar's all the way down here. Interesting. And what the hell, Montezuma? The Huns have lost their capital. That makes me both very excited and very nervous. Excited because Attila is one of the worst warmongers in my opinion. Nervous because, well, France took him out. Probably means France has... No, France does not have the best soldiers. I have the worst, though. It makes me a target. That's what it comes down to. I'm a bit of a target now. Let's go ahead and get these guys to start improving things again, get our happiness back up so we can keep growing. And I think we'll finally take care of this one. No, we're not doing open borders, Napoleon. Get these guys ever so slightly closer. Start the repairs. And move my archer forces. I can actually upgrade these archers. Attila's made peace. So get those guys upgraded. See about upgrading these guys. We can also upgrade them. Good. See about getting a road to connect all 3 cities now. Mecca has marble, so it's a little happier now. What's causing unhappiness here? We've got... Okay, so we don't have enough yet. So I probably need to see about trading for luxuries. Let's try Khan. Nope. Caesar?
Salve. No.
Nope. Okay. Napoleon?
Bonjour.
Sure, let's do that.
Continue.
Actually, let's do salt because I'll probably have silver eventually.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's continue building composite bowmen. Put those guys up. Move these guys. Make room for these guys. Cool. Next turn. We found Tyr. Very good. Start building a road. Stay alert. We're not going to need this much of a force to actually deal with these guys, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let these guys see if they want to try their luck against it. Not going to give it to the Aztecs. Set rough terrain promotion. And we could hit them, we could wipe them out from there. We're not gonna, because we don't want to give it to the Aztecs again. And we'll go ahead and we'll repair. Heal those guys up in the meantime. Let's see whereabouts my scout is. Horsemen are near, so let's bombard them. Alright. Let's finish these guys off. Got a little extra gold. It's always nice. Again with the limestone. I'm getting sick of them wrecking the limestone. Alright, well, this is a game of whack-a-mole with barbarians here. Let's go ahead and let's repair stuff again.
Haide que de, Alexandros eimi, hyos ton anakton kai ekonos ton theon.
Alright, Alexander. Let's hope you are nowhere near me, because usually you take over continents. Which could be everybody. Alright, and good. Alexander the Conqueror is on the other side of the world. That's great news.